Hi, everybody. I'll start again. Welcome to Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy. Hope you're having a good weekend. We're glad to be here, and we'll be gladder to see your names pop up. Is that a word?
Gladder.
Okay, good.
Gladiator.
Gladder, gladdest.
And yes, and it's a little chilly all over the place. I just came back from New York last night.
Which was even chillier.
Oh my gosh. This is the only kind of chill I want today. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Happy weekend.
And as always, let us know if you can see us, if you can hear us.
We always love to see the names come
Yes,
through.
and
Trying
then-
all kinds of different digital devices before the show. Nothing worked. So
But-
we decided we'll learn later how to do it.
Preview of coming attractions. So we may be debuting a new camera for this show next week.
Yes. We got a new 4K
A
camera.
little toy.
Hi, Amy from Las Vegas. Sherry is here. Sherry, thanks for your Signs of All Kinds contribution.
Snowy
I think
Indiana.
we have one for you today. And Andrea is here. Hi,
Mhm.
Andrea. Happy Sunday.
Another snowy Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people are experiencing that today for sure. Tim McGaw is here.
Hey.
You are so funny. He said to me, because we were in touch with each other messaging after the show, and I said, "Oh, it was so good to see your face," or actually, your name. So he said, "Oh, sometimes I just kind of watch clandestinely, and you guys don't. I don't make myself known." So now he's not being
But
shy
he's taking
anymore.
everything down in just in case we say something bad about him.
Hi, it's so good to see you guys. We are actually in, you're in St. Augustine. That's a place where I want to go.
You've never been?
I have never been, and I hear it's so beautiful. We had neighbors up in St. Pete whose daughter got married in St. Augustine. Remember?
Yes. And we
Sue and
qualified
Ray.
for St. Augustine because it's the oldest city in the U.S.
Nope, I'm not buying that. There are people there that are older than we would be. Happy Sunday, Ladad.
48
see your
degrees
name.
in Orlando.
Oh, what is it here? Did you even look?
I didn't look. I didn't walk outside. It was cold when I saw the golfers out there.
Yeah, I know. You could hear the ball being hit. I thought, well, there are people out there enjoying the cold. They're probably from the north too. It's like they're out in shorts. This is balmy. Hi, Rosanna. Laura is here. Hi, Laura. Watching from the Eastern Shore of Maryland. Okay. Yeah, didn't move south quite far enough. Hi, Jonathan. Riverview Apartment in Williamston. Debbie is here.
Massachusetts.
Yes. Hello from Sarasota. Oh, you did? Oh, I can't wait to hear more
Whey
about
protein.
it. We'll talk about that
Okay.
in the show today. Hi, Glenna. How are you? Names are popping through. Hi, Janice. Oh, it's so good to see you all. Thanks for writing in. Well, Paul does have some big news, and we thought we would.
Are we kicking off with that?
Yeah, we'll kick off with that. Oh, his parents have a house in St. Augustine.
Oh.
Maybe we can stay with them. Let him know we're on our way.
Now, Tim, do they have that fake English accent like you have?
Oh, that's me.
That's what I used to say with who was one of our British guests? Oh, Daniel Green.
Oh yeah,
I'd say, yeah, he's really from Brooklyn.
Yes.
He's just putting on
He's
this
just
accent.
practiced the accent really well. Hi, Carol, New Jersey. A lot of you guys from the Northeast.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, they can't go outside.
No, I know. They're watching from inside.
It was cold. I flew up Thursday afternoon, and there was a wedding going on with Kyle and his now wife, Carolyn.
Yeah.
And so it was cold.
Yes.
I mean, not the wedding, but
Wasn't it
going into
21
New York, it was
degrees?
just, and it's raw
Mhm.
when you're walking around there. But it was wonderful. I can tell you that traveling is still not fun
No.
on planes and
They
trains
did
and
a really
automobiles.
neat thing, though. They happened to go to a church in New York City
St. Peter's.
that does the live stream.
Mhm.
And so they even told him at the church, maybe you don't need a videographer because we're going to give you the live stream after it's over on tape or on probably SD card these days.
Right.
So, But anybody who wasn't able to go, because it was a very small ceremony and just a few people were there, and they're going to have a big bash this summer with all their friends and the rest of the extended family, but they could watch it on the live stream as if you were watching a church service.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what it looked like. We thought it would be fun to share it with you. And Paul put this together. So good job, producer.
Oh, well. I don't have a phone as good as yours for taking
Isn't that
pictures.
a great shot? I love that shot. Proud papa and son.
There's Kyle and his mother walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
Last hug as a bachelor.
And is that woman in the plaid her sister?
Her sister.
Okay, that was
Here comes the bride with Don, her father, on the left, and of course Susie on the right. And they had I didn't keep the music in because I didn't know if it would be
deleted. By Facebook or YouTube.
So I just figured we'd talk over this.
Yeah.
It was very fun to get to know her parents. That's the first time I met them.
Neat.
Here he's handing the bride over to Kyle. And then his sister was reading a Bible verse during that.
Let's get on with this. Look at their faces.
They're exchanging their vows. And then it's official.
Oh, was that his
best man?
Yes.
Cameron.
Okay. Yes. And you said you had a chance to
get to know him better.
Yeah.
He was a very interesting guy. Of course, being in New York, it was
so beautiful.
It was definitely beautiful. The church was probably built in the 1700s.
Yeah.
So it was really quite amazing.
Huge.
It was
a bit of an echo in there with so few people.
Yeah, it was fascinating. It was a great time. Of course, the night before, the father of the groom was responsible for the rehearsal dinner, and it was in New York. So now we can't afford our house anymore.
But it was
was great. It was a wonderful,
it was a Mexican place.
It was a Greek.
Greek
restaurant.
That's right. It was a Greek restaurant.
They had quite.
That's right.
An extensive wine list, so I got to play around as my fake sommelier. I really put the sommelier
through
everyone. I put the sommelier through his paces. I get this one. He comes back and says, "Okay, what year? Well, this isn't the right temperature. Decant this." So
that's fun. You were trying to impress your new, not your father-in-law. What are they called? What's the in-law to the in-law?
An in-law once removed.
Parents, in-laws.
I don't know. So no, he was. We really had a good time. He's a big time golfer. He belongs to the country club, so he and Kyle bonded over.
They got along well
golfing.
over that love for the same activity and sports, and have at least it's something when you're getting to know a new person, something to talk about that you have in common. Let's stick with that subject.
But the after and as you mentioned, there'll be a big to do
in June.
In June,
yeah.
So there wasn't
up where a lot of you guys who've been writing in from the New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, in that area. So
not a big reception, but a very nice dinner afterwards at a great restaurant that next time we're in New York, we'll have to
try it again.
Yeah. It was an Italian restaurant and very authentic. It was great.
Yeah. So they chose well for all the different things that they were doing, and it was a whirlwind of a weekend. And it was so cute because we were talking before, and Paul and I were on the phone because the groom was getting ready in the suite. So they
can't see each other.
They were
bonding,
can't see each other before the wedding. So he and I are talking. I said, "So how's he doing? How's he feeling?" And then they showed me the shoes because the shoes were quite unique that he wore in the wedding.
I should have showed a picture of that.
But I know. Oh, I actually have it on my phone.
Yeah,
I could probably pull that up on my phone because they were pretty funny. And he said, "I'm not sure his mom's going to like these very well." I said, "You have to do something fun for a wedding to make it memorable." So these are these are the. And I said, "That's kind of perfect because today, watch the table, sweetie.
Yeah, sorry.
It's very rocky. We keep kind of moving around so that the rug doesn't have a lot of stability, but." I said, it's perfect because the Buccaneers are in the playoffs today. Right. So I said, the timing is perfect for the wedding and the shoes. But it was cute. Really, really fun. So anyway, we wanted to share that with you. We thought that everybody loves a wedding.
Yeah. And they had wonderful, like a harpist. Is that what they call them?
Yeah. Or I think
a harp player. Harporama.
You guys know. I keep thinking flautist, but that's a flute player.
Yeah.
I think it's
probably harpist,
yeah.
and then the violin.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
It's perfect for that
if they
kind of
played
size, you know.
Conti Partido, but they played. It was wonderful.
They didn't go that way. They wanted to have their own song, not our song.
Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't commemorating our wedding.
They weren't taking requests.
No, but a number of, yes, go Bucks, right? They're playing this afternoon. My girlfriend's having a party for 10 people over. Yeah. Wow. So that should be a lot of fun, but it's a perfect day because it's cold. So it's going to be comfortable for watching, comfortable playing. Yeah. Comfortable tailgating weather.
Yeah.
So that'll be great. A couple of people were talking about, like the whey protein and the portions thing. So before we do our signs of all kinds, I wanted to show you our sponsor, one of our sponsors for the show. You may remember that last weekend we talked about this new company, and they are fantastic for people who are interested in losing weight and doing it in a smart way. And their whole slogan is looking great starts with your plate. So this is what it is. It's that portion control plate. But the reason that I bring it up is because we also talked about the fact that they have other things. Like they have supplements. Right. Well, I talked to the guys this week, and we were saying, what can we do that's special for our followers? And one of the things that I have, these are all the supplements that I have, the biotin, omega-3, probiotic, and the apple cider vinegar. But a lot of people are, and we were talking last weekend about the apple cider vinegar. And many of you said, oh, do you guys take it? And how much do you take? And how much, is it a tablespoon? Is it 2 tablespoons? Do you mix it with water? Do you put it with honey? Do you drink it in the morning? Do you drink it at night? So many people who aren't crazy about that, will say, well, it doesn't taste so good. So what can I do instead? Because this is your typical apple cider vinegar.
I'm the maker of the apple cider vinegar
and
drinks.
We do have it every night before we go to bed. But I thought it would be fun to tell you, because so many of you were curious about it, what the benefits of apple cider vinegar are. So here we go. I looked this up on the web, on the interweb. Giving the body a good dose of enzymes, increasing your potassium intake, supporting a healthy immune system.
Important.
That's a big
right now.
deal. Helping with weight control. It actually helps you with portion control and keeping your appetite suppressed. Promoting pH balance in the body, aiding with a healthy digestion, adding good bacteria for a healthy gut, and going back to that immune function. And then I added another one in here to lower blood sugar. And apple cider vinegar is claimed to help people with diabetes manage their blood sugar levels. So that's a really good thing to know as well. So as a result of that, I said to the guys this week, what about your apple cider vinegar, which in their case is $24.99 for a 3-month supply.
Wow.
So you only take 1 capsule per night. So if you can't order or don't want to drink the apple cider vinegar, oh, Debbie ordered hers. Yeah. Good for you. It's so easy, and it doesn't have the bitter aftertaste. Well, they said, all right, Judy, this is what we're going to do. If anybody wants to buy the portion plate, we're going to give 50% off the vinegar capsules. So instead of the $24.99, you can get it. It'll be $12.49.
Oh, that's amazing.
And all you have to do.
3 months.
Exactly. 3 months. Yeah. We need a dollar cost average that a day.
No, I did.
Don't forget though, to use Judy combo, and it's all one word. That's the code they gave me for anybody who wanted to do the portion plate and the 50% off. So just put that in the checkout in your cart. But isn't that cool?
And you gave me 2 to take with me.
Yes.
That's because I wasn't going to bring a whole
the liquid. You can't. It's so difficult to travel with.
So yeah, it's easy just to pop it.
But this is the plate too. Yep. And all you do, and it's very easy. You put this after you've washed it, because of course it's coming right out of the factory. But after you've washed it, you put it on the top of your dinner plate. And then depending on, and there's a little weight, it says, control your weight, start with your plate. And all you do is you dial in, because on the side, it's written, what do you want to weigh? So depending on how much you want to lose, you would subtract whatever that is, find your weight, and that's how you fill each one of the sections. Then when you filled those sections, remove this from your plate, and that's what you're left with is the greens, the carbs, and the protein. So you get an idea not only of what your portion should look like, because a lot of people don't understand how much or how little to eat of each of the different
Especially
kinds
if you're
of
not getting
foods.
enough vegetables, right?
Yeah. And the vegetable area, Jimmy, my friend over at Portions Master, said this, he calls the all-you-can-eat portion. It's like your salads can go in here and just overflow. So like, woo, I love that. So you can feel like you can really sort of eat more.
It's a great concept. And Judy, you have lived by that for 30 years, 40 years.
Right. It's kind of how I taught myself just on my own to lose weight. But isn't that neat? I hope you like it. And I think it's a great thing that they were willing to combine it and combo.
Well, they're passionate.
Oh, so much
which is what you want.
Yeah.
Someone who believes in the
absolutely.
product. Yeah.
So they are a sponsor of Sunday Funday, and now you know one of the things, and we're going to do more deals with them, depending on how it's received. And of course, I'm getting the word out there first with you all. How it's received, they'll say, oh my gosh, that did so well. We want to do more of those Judy combos for you. And we'll just keep you posted on some of the other supplements. They have proteins. And Debbie, who you saw his name pop up, she said she bought the whey protein. That is great because you can mix it in with your smoothies in the morning.
Oh, a lot of people do that.
I know. I know. So we just thought that was really kind of fun. Yes, I'm definitely very passionate about it. You guys ready for Signs of All Kinds?
I am ready. I don't know what's coming because I've been gone for a couple of days.
He's been gone and I've been putting it all together. Well, let's do this then, shall we? Okay, I love this. I'll do this one because it kind of reminds me of me. My going out clothes have missed me so much. I put them on and they hug me so tight I could barely breathe. Yeah, we kind of, that's sort of a good one right on the heels of Portions Master.
That's right.
Yes. What did I say again? Looking great starts with your plate. Adjust your plate. Achieve your weight.
It also means that you couldn't go out as much because of the COVID.
The COVID.
So you stayed inside and you ate. Now you need your portion control plate.
Yeah, I know. I love the fact that you're saying all these things because it's a neat idea, Nancy. Tiny portions here at the center. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And once you learn how to do that, then even when you do go out to eat, you say, oh my gosh, this is a lot of food. I'm going to only eat half and take the other half home. So it almost becomes an education for you in how to.
And then it becomes a habit.
Yes, exactly. Andrea offered this also in keeping with our sponsor for this morning.
This statue offends me. I want it removed.
Yeah, I don't like that one either. You know why? Because when you go to the doctor, they don't give you a chance. Take off your heavy jeans, take off your shoes, take off your belt, practically not even set your purse down. Right. And they're like, please get on this and we'll take your weight.
Inhale some helium.
No. What?
Inhale some helium.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll go back to the signs. I just had to interject. I agree with that statue coming down. Okay, Dan C. This is for you.
For me?
Yeah.
People who say go big or go home seriously underestimate my willingness to go home. Like it's literally my only goal.
That's another one that Dan doesn't know I borrowed from him.
But
I screenshotted it right off of his Instagram page.
Does Tim McGaugh know Dan?
Tim knows Dan.
Yeah, I didn't know.
If Tim's still watching.
I didn't know if Dan was still there when Tim was there.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Thanks, Carol. I know these are fun. And you guys are all the contributors of these signs. So keep them coming in. This is from Jane. I accidentally rubbed ketchup in my eyes and now I have hindsight.
Nice.
Yeah, that was what I sort of gave away last weekend that you would appreciate being from Pittsburgh and Hinesfield. Yep. Jane also contributed the next one.
Why shouldn't you play cards with an alligator? You'll lose each hand.
Yes, nice, Jane. Thank you. Good little chuckle. Sherry, this one is from you. Instead of going to Starbucks, I make my coffee at home, yell my name out incorrectly, then light a $5 bill on fire. I like that one. Yeah. That was good too. Thank you, Carol. Hi, Lori. And Teresa's here. Hey, Teresa from Ship Shape Styles. Thanks for tuning in. We are in the midst of signs of all kinds. Thank you, Priscilla. So let's move on to the next one. Oh, yeah, this is funny from Christine. My wife is singing in the house. I'm sitting outside so the neighbors don't think I'm hitting her. I like that one too.
Or that they thought they just got a new cat.
Yes, exactly. I think that's the point. Poor guy. Hey, he's protecting his own self.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't like to hear her sing either.
I think that's probably true.
Andrea contributed this one. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's sad they'll never meet. Probably think that about people who cross your path.
Very scientific and
profound
arithmetic joke.
And one more from Uncle Dave.
This is awesome.
It's never explicitly explained how the Brady Bunch had access to Zoom in the 1970s.
Thank you, Brady Bunch, for introducing us to Zoom.
Yes. Back to the Future.
Here's the story.
Yep. So thank you, Uncle Dave. Every once in a while,
he comes through.
He comes through with the ones that you almost want to end the signs of all kinds with because they're good singers. They really make you laugh out loud.
Sometime.
Hi, Sissy.
Sometime we're going to have Uncle Dave as a guest.
Yes.
It's like...
he's so funny.
I know he's the curmudgeon I've always aspired to be.
Yes. He just had a birthday this month. On the 14th, he turned 87.
God bless you.
Yes, God bless you. He's still doing well. Still alive and kicking and giving people a hard time.
And rest in peace, Meatloaf.
I know. I was so
great musician.
surprised. So young.
I was learning more interesting things about him, like after the fact. I mean, you knew he had that monster Bad Out of Hell album. And he was Rocky Horror Picture Show.
A lot of times you don't learn as much about people until they pass away. And then everybody has to look back at their history and see all they've accomplished and all that they've done and all they were known for. So, but yeah, that was sad. What did you say he was? 75?
74, I believe.
74.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. It's time to get back to your apple cider vinegar and your portions master. Take care of yourself. Immune support. They have some great immune support. They have probiotics. They have all kinds of things. So you can browse around. And, I gave you in the comment section, I always like to do that, the link, so you can go directly to where the site is right from the show, right after the show's over. Just scroll through all the comments and you'll see them pop up. But if you go to that link, you can look around for other things other than just what we showed you on the program today. Because there's a Judy combo.
There's only so much we can show. By the way, there was a backstory before going to the wedding. And that is, one of the challenges of moving besides our house not being ready and being homeless basically and renting. You have to find a new hair cutter. Oh. Yeah, all that massage.
That little short.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah, so we actually found someone when we first got here, and then she sort of retired.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of me, maybe, but maybe it was.
How do you know?
So I went to this other place, and I said, "Did you? It's a little short." I had military recruiters following me.
I said, "Do you look like you are joining the military?"
Yes. Yeah. Darn, my age got in the way.
Hey, just look at it this way. You're saving a lot of money. You won't need another haircut for another 2 years.
By the way, I always blamed this on my dad.
Oh, yeah.
He cut my hair when I was little.
And you thought that's what
it was just a bald spot I had my whole life.
Alopecia out of the womb. Hi, Deborah. Okay, I have a bit of information.
Yes.
Yes. But first, our next sponsor.
Who's our next
because
sponsor?
It leads into the other information.
Oh.
Well, I always love to talk about my Tucketts because these guys are such fantastic sponsors and I can tell how much you love them. Well, first of all, if you do my videos with me, I wear them in every single workout video I do. And they're all kinds of different colors. I always try to match my little outfits.
I know you love the new Fierce collection.
That's the new Fierce collection. Those last two are from the Fierce collection. Exactly. But they have a brand new collection, you guys, for this year. So for all you moms and grandmoms, Pamela's asking, let me interrupt real quick. The code for, in small case, and it would not take. Okay, try it. what did he tell me? I'll have to look on my phone because he sent it to me on my phone. I'll get back to you, but it should be Judy Combo. Try it in the combination of uppercase and lowercase.
And
it really shouldn't matter.
Is there no space between? Is it just one word?
There's no space between. Yeah, make sure that Judy Combo is almost like Judy Kroll, all one word. And I'll see if in the meantime I can see what he said. And the way that he told it to me in all caps. So Judy Combo, all one word, all caps is the way that he spelled it out. So hopefully that'll help you, Pam. Anyway, for you moms and grandmoms out there, I want you to see the new collection.
Tie-dye,
this would
mommy
be
and me.
Such a great little gift. Look at the little feet. And I said, Paola, who's the CEO of the company, why did you do this one? She said, because little kids and toddlers love to be barefoot, but moms want to try to keep their feet clean. They don't want the bacteria. They don't want them to slip and fall. And these have the little grippers on the bottom, just like the adult ones do.
That's a great idea.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And you guys look at see where it says 2-pack kids tie-dye blue plum. Underneath it says size small, medium, and large. I said, Paola, how are they going to know what size they need? She said, well, they're put in shoe sizes for moms. So most moms know the shoe sizes are 6 to 11, small for a little one, mediums size 12 to size 2 is a shoe. And then she said the size large is actually a good size for adults. Women who have a foot size 5, 5.5, 6, who can't find the Tucketts small enough, you guys need to go to the little kids tie-dye section and you'll find Tucketts that fit you. So I put the links for Tucketts. And here again, here's the code. If you use Judy Kroll, all one word, all caps, you'll get 20% off on as many or as few as you order. So they are fantastic sponsors of ours. And I am a proponent.
She wears them all
I'm
the
a
time.
believer. I wear them all the time. Yesterday, I actually wore them in a new pair of shoes that were a little bit tight in the toe. So I didn't want the bulk of a sock to sit at the end of my shoe. So I said, I know the answer. I'm going to wear the Tucketts that keep my toes free, and the sock will just keep me from slipping, and it'll also stay up on the heel. Brilliant. So you can wear them in shoes or in boots or in your sneakers if you're running off to the gym, or you just kind of find that they would be more comfortable than a bulky sock. So I love them. And I love what they come out with new stuff. I put that link for you in the comments as well. And then that leads to what else is going on.
Oh, big announcement.
Yeah, and you haven't seen this yet.
I haven't.
All you guys who are up in the Northeast area, who are in the Philly market, and I know I hate to leave any of you out, although there is a website that you can go to see this, but I wanted to show you what's going to be coming up on Tuesday in a show in the Philadelphia market. It's called My Fitness RX. Tuesday at 1:00 Eastern time. And she's calling my segment Fitness on the Fly because I produced that when we were in Belize.
I remember.
And I took the blow up ball with me. I took a couple of small 2-pound hand weights with me. I took my mat with me, and I did some fitness workouts to show how you can fit in fitness on the fly. So those are the areas. Yeah. In that Philadelphia market where it'll be on Tuesday at 1 Eastern. And basically all the channels are 25 except DirecTV, which I guess is 51. So that's kind of good to know. Yeah. And then I thought maybe it would be helpful if I told you where to find it. So I put the URL address to watch the little segment so you can see what it's all about in the comments. And it's another link that you can click. And then after the show, she puts it on her website. The whole program. So if you're not in the Philadelphia market, all you have to do is go to myfitnessrx.com.
Can I ask you, in DirecTV, that's anywhere, right?
No, I think these are only broadcast in that market.
Oh, gotcha.
It's kind of a local show. But if you happen to want to do the workout that I was talking about, Fitness on the Fly, which I called Women of Every Age Can Do This, then I'll put that link in the comments too. So all kinds of great information for you if you wanted to kind of have some fun and not feel left out.
And by the way, that's no put on. Whether wherever we're traveling, Judy still does the exercise.
I do, yeah.
In whatever setting we are.
Yep. I have a little, I'm realizing the whole show is a plug, but I have a little fitness ball that you can also find in Shop Now on my page. And it's actually on Amazon. And you get it flattened, throw it in your suitcase, carry on, it weighs nothing, comes with a little straw. When you get to your destination, you want to do a workout, you want to do some of those things, you blow it up, put the little cap back in, and you do your workouts. Then you deflate it, put it back in your suitcase. So you can find all that on my page.
Even in the days of cruises, which I don't know when they're coming back. Judy said that, cruise rules, you're not allowed to use the elevator.
That's right.
I don't care if it's a 10-story cruise ship.
Yep, you can walk. Thanks, Mariana. Well, and it also, you'd be surprised at how it gets your heart rate up, helps you keep your weight down, also helps remind you that you don't want to ruin all that good that you've done when you go to the 7th buffet of the day. Right? We've all been there.
That's why I work out so I can eat.
The mini ball came. Hey, that's so cool. Good for you. See, I'm so glad that you're not feeling like all this stuff is driving you crazy. It's all just, it's such a passion of mine that, you know what else is funny? I have to tell you, I don't know if it's going to come through, but I've been approached to do Amazon Live hits.
Oh.
Would you watch them if we told you about them when they were going to be on?
Well,
Amazon is such a big deal, and so many people. I must have an Amazon box coming once a week. I swear. So it's nice to be able to think about, okay, if there are people that you can trust who are talking about products that are there and showing you how to use them. So I might get started on that and may have more to tell you next weekend about it.
And you've taken the first step to be instructing down here.
Yes.
The background check.
I have to fill out, and it came through. Ta-da! The fingerprints didn't get denied.
Right.
Yeah. Michelle, yay! New Year's resolution, Michelle. We used to work together at QVC. And she remembers my Get Fit with Judy shows there. I think I did that every Monday morning for like 2 years. They were so much fun. There was a lot going on in my head because we had a lot of guests and we had a lot of product, and each and every one did a different thing for the body. But it was just, so it's, again, just like I live it, breathe it, eat it, profess it. So it's fun to talk about. Oh, thanks, Jerry. That's great. Good to know. Yeah. Valentine's Day is coming soon. The day before Mr. DC's birthday.
Yes. Shower me with gifts.
You have to let me know what you want. It'll come from Amazon. I'm sure. So that's all the plugs and promos that I had for the show. And actually, we're a little over our time.
Overtime?
Yeah. Oh. So I guess I did a lot of talking. But I always feel like there's a lot to share. But I'm glad we started off with a wedding because that's the real
congratulations
celebration
to
of the weekend.
Kyle and Carolyn.
Yes. Cheers to them again. I have another funny story pertaining to the wedding. So I said to Paul, let's get a card and let's fill it out and, put some fun little sayings in it and wrap it up and then give it to the concierge at the hotel. And let's get them to put a bucket of champagne and chocolate covered strawberries with our card in the room so that when they get back from all the celebrating and they've already had too much to drink at the dinner, then they'll have more to be encouraged.
I want more than enough.
Yeah, more than enough. And they might even, if they don't use it or drink it, they can take it back to the hotel the next day and celebrate with it another time. So Paul says to me, that worked out great. And then he said, I got back to my room and I had a bucket of champagne and chocolate covered strawberries.
I said, they put it to the wrong room.
Yes. And then he goes to
Kyle and Carolyn, because we were joining them for a drink afterwards, maybe 15, 20 people. And so I brought it in and theirs was already there. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I talked to Don, the father of the bride, and he says, I got one too. And I'm thinking, I'm going to be charged for all of these. So I went to go check out the next day. And they said, well, it's just your room and your tax. And I said, well, yeah, but
we had some champagne and strawberries sent to the bride and groom.
That's not on here. So now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they charge somebody else for it.
3 buckets of champagne and strawberries.
Angelique, who was the very, very nice and capable concierge.
Yes.
I had them page her. She came up and I said, "You didn't charge me for the thing." No, that was. I said, "Well, that was very nice."
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah,
it was a good place to stay.
The Conrad in New York City. Downtown. I think they have 2 locations, but downtown, I highly recommend it. And a beautiful place that looks over the river.
Yep. So it was all planned out and all executed perfectly. We're planning to see you next weekend.
Yes.
Right?
I'll be here.
Yep.
I'm not going to any more cold climates.
And we hope you'll be here too. So we plan to see you then. We'll keep you posted on all the good stuff that continues to happen. We hope good things are happening for you too. That's the most important part. We always enjoy your company. Please share the video with your friends on Facebook or on YouTube. We appreciate that. And I'll leave you with some wise words.
I love it.
It's one of my favorite things to do. So I have to mute us first and then show the wise words. Have a good day.